Well, I said that I would make this video if, or at the end of the high school football season, or if I felt like the season would not continue on. So, well, today our game was canceled due to a high amount of COVID cases in our high school. So, I have a feeling, a very strong feeling, that the rest of the games are also going to be canceled. If they're not, I will make a new version of this video, or a part 2, and let you know how those games went. Well, I thought I had more time to prepare for this, so well, I guess let's just roll the intro, and I will show you. Roll the intro. Thank you for joining us today on the Analog Gaming channel. Please remember to drop a like, hit subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and if you are interested in any merchandise, or as you young kids call it, merch, please click the link below. It would make me so happy. Now, on with the video. Thank you again. Alright, so this is quite this is a hard video for me to make. So I'm gonna try to do this all in one take, with no editing. So in my last football video, it was a big thank you to everyone who I had, everyone on the coaching staff and everything. At the time of me making that video, I was not aware that Coach Cal had quit as being a football coach. So I would like to say my final goodbyes to Coach Cal. Hopefully we see each other again. It's been a wild ride. And, well, I guess we should just go over how this season went, shall we? Alrighty. So if I remember correctly, this here, let me unpause that. This here, is our first game of the season. This was Ben Lomond, and I said on my way to the Providence Hall versus Ben Lomond game, thank you, Coach Cal, for letting me come out and film the games, letting me stay with my football family even after high school. Let's go Patriots. Pat's fight never dies. We had lost that game, but it was a very hard-fought game. If we're being honest, for most of the game, it could have gone either way. If I remember correctly, it was either this game or the next game where the refs made a bunch of really bad calls, and that's what led us to lose. That's what led us to get behind. But hey, this was a hard-fought game. I think all of our games, except for this last one, which was, crap, who did we play? Why can't I think of it? We'll get to that. So, this was a very hard-fought game. And, yeah, the score doesn't really show that, but the score doesn't show everything. Once again, we were heading to Ogden, for this game. And yeah. So, we had the score really doesn't show it, but we fought our hardest, I think, in this game, and we ended up losing, but I feel like we really did fight for everything it was worth, and I won't say that for all of these, but this one we did fight hard, and score doesn't show that, but like I said, score doesn't show everything. I do not remember who this was against. I can check my phone real quick. Oh, Uinta. There you go. Yeah, it says right there. This one was against Uinta. We did win this game, and you'll see that next right here. We won 27-7. Their team, according to their coaches, did not play well at all, and it was embarrassment. And their coaches were not very nice. One of our coaches from last year actually works for them. His name is Meechin. I think his first name is Caden. Cade? I don't remember. Anyway, he works for them now, but they lost. Yeah, but we ate them alive. There was no pre-post for this one, but this one was I believe this one was against, oh crap, what are they called? Yeah, Summit Academy. I was thinking something with an S, but it wasn't Summit. But yeah, Summit Academy. And they were just they're one of the best teams in the state, so the only reason why we played them, I believe, was because they are our rivals. So we took a big loss, but they still fought hard. They did. But it's really hard to come out on top, even when fighting hard, when you're playing against the best team in the state. So, it is what it is. All right, we were on our way to Layton Christian Academy in this one, and after this game, I stayed down there, and I was able to go up to Bear Lake again, which I had already done like 2 weeks previous, but I was able to go up to Bear Lake again after this game, so I didn't ride back with the team, but we did win this game. It was a really good game. One of their touchdowns was just from a really good play, and then another one, they got a touchdown because because of some bad calls that were made, and so it ended up with them getting a touchdown because people just kept losing and gaining yards for the most random garbage that didn't even matter. But other than that, these people were great. I loved being out there. Their coaches were nice. Everyone in the stands were nice. I actually had to film from the stands this game because there wasn't enough room in the box or on top of the box, because there was no on top of the box.
Oh, you were leaving.
But the scenery here was amazing. I think this was truly one of my favorites. There was the high school on top of a hill, and then you had to walk down this road, and then at the bottom of the road there's the football field. But behind the football field, as you can see in the image when I go back to it, there are mountains. But if you walk to the edge of the football field towards the mountains and you look down, there's a lake, and it's a really beautiful campus. If I lived up in Layton or around there, I'd probably take my kids there. Coach Cal lives up around there, and his wife works there, and so after the game, my dad didn't leave nearly on time, and Coach Cal, his wife, had driven by me to get to the high school to go do something. I don't know what it was. And she was like, "Wait, that's Dylan." And she called Coach Cal, and she's like, "Cal, Dylan's just sitting over at the high school." And Coach Cal's first thought was, "What? Did they leave him there?" And he called me, and I was like, "No, I'm just waiting for my dad, but he seems to have left really late." And he goes, "Well, that's not," he's like, "That's not okay. I'm going to come pick you up, and you can come hang out at my house." Immediately after he had called, my dad had called me, or I had called him, one or the other, and I was like, "Hey, I'm going to go to Coach Cal's house, because he lives right over here." And which is weird because he had told me that he lived over there, but I didn't remember it until Coach Cal had called me. And my dad goes, "Oh, well, we'll be there in 10-20 minutes. I was like, "Well, alright, I'll just hang out over there." And this was the week after the windstorms, or the weekend after, this was the Friday after the big windstorms. And so up there had been hit pretty hard, but anyway, I was chilling at his house. We were sitting on the driveway sitting at outside the garage, waiting for my dad. And we were just talking, and that's the last time that I saw him. And I really wish I had more time there, because we would have been able to talk about way more. Maybe one of these days, if I'm up in that area, me and him could go to lunch if he ever sees this. But yeah, thank you so much, Coach Cal. It means a lot. So yeah, so the mountains, if you just walk to the end of the field right there, and you look over, it's a lake, and it looks dope. Alright, this one takes place at Judge Memorial High School, another Christian high school, and the field was great. It was really weird though. They wanted the away side, and they didn't want to be on the home side, which was really weird, but we weren't complaining. Everyone knows that the home side is better. Yeah, they did not have, well, they don't have a very good football team in general, but they did not have a good game. The score doesn't quite show it, but we destroyed them. Like, their camera boy left, like, when there were 2 or 3 minutes left in the corner, or in the last quarter. It was not a good game for them, but it was a fun game for us. Oh, well, I guess the score kind of shows it. It's not like our White Horse score from last year that was like 72-14, but we ate them alive. I do kind of feel bad, but it is what it is. See, but look, if you look right here, this is our team right here, down here, and this is their team up here. Like, they gave us the home side. And they wanted the away side. But the background for this one was pretty cool. It was downtown Salt Lake City, so it looked pretty cool. Immediately the next day after that game is when I dyed my hair, just to throw that in there. And I was said, ready to win a football game, pair one. And actually, I thought that we were going to win this game, but we actually ended up not winning it. Also, fun fact, I took this picture when I was naked. I didn't think about it, but yeah. My mirror is really dirty. That's not my camera. That's just my mirror. Anyway, the next post. We did lose this game. Neither team played well. Like, not at all. Like, it looked like neither side of the ball was hungry enough. And once pair one had gotten a score on us, we were like, oh, we can't let that happen. So we got a touchdown, and then they're like, oh, well, let's go get a touchdown. And then they got a touchdown. But still, they weren't hungry, and then we got a touchdown, and then no one was hungry. And then all of a sudden, within the switch of a quarter, I don't remember which quarter it was, they just got hungry, and we still weren't hungry, and they wanted it. And they took it. They ate us, is what happened. It was just touchdown after touchdown. And you want to know what's really funny? 6 of those 12 points were from goal kicks. Like, that's how, like, I'd never seen that in one of our high school games before. Like, oh yeah, we didn't even get a touchdown. We just got goal kicks until the first touchdown, which is where we got to 12. It was not a good game. In fact, I was incredibly angry. And I said this. I realized that I didn't post the results of yesterday's game. I didn't post this yesterday because I was both angry and disappointed in quite a few different things. I was angry because we lost, but also because I feel like neither team really wanted to play football. I was disappointed in both teams for going out there and playing patty cake. And most importantly, I was disappointed in myself for the way that I acted during the game. I got very angry. Luckily, none of the other coaches saw it, but I got very angry for no reason. The details are not important, but just know that I am sorry. And the one thing that I got from this game was that sometimes everyone has a bad day, or has bad days. And you need to learn how to properly handle the situation rather than blowing up. Have a great rest of your day. #football. And, yeah. I really do regret the way that was handled. But that was posted 5 days ago. The game was exactly a week ago. And, yeah, that was the last football post. This song's a little bit too cheery for my liking, so, give me 2 seconds. That's a little bit better. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm just gonna take this off. Yeah, so, I did overreact, but, it is what it is. I would like to say that the people there were really nice. It's just like a small town, and so everyone goes. And they don't care about masks or anything down there. So I actually got to see for the first time in forever the smiling faces as their football team finally won a game, like finally. And it was something. I was angry, but at the time I didn't really care, but it was quite the what's the word I'm looking for? Quite the emotional thing when I look back on it, because now all over the place, games are getting canceled, and you know what's funny? So far, there still hasn't been a single COVID case from high school football. Just from the high schools. So, it's gotten in the way of football. At least that was the last I checked from different news sites. Anyway, I don't remember what they were. It's been a while. But yeah, so that's cool. Anyway, I just wanted to give one last thank you. To all of the coaches, both new and old, both here or gone. Thank you so much for letting me do this, and I had a blast. If I'm free next season, you can bet your last dollar that I'm coming out there again. But, maybe I'll be busy and who knows, but I would really love to do it again. I'm going to end this before I get too emotional, but I am so sorry that because of COVID-19, we can't do the one thing that we all love. Because I'm not getting paid to do this. No one is paying me. I go out there for fun. You coaches complain, or it's funny because you coaches complain about, or talk about how you wouldn't do this if you didn't love high school football because you're not in it for the money. I am literally not in it for the money. I'm not being paid or anything. I got a jacket. I was supposed to get more, but since Coach Cal quit, I don't know if the deal that I made with him still stands. I was supposed to get free merch, but at this point, I don't care. So thank you so much for letting me do this. And Coach Cal, if you ever see this, you are one of my favorite people in the entire world. Coach Jaqueta, you are one of the most respected people, like one of the people that I respect the most in my life. Same with Budakofer, and it was nice last year to have a coach who was brand new to coaching on the team, because I was a brand new player, and that was really cool. Hardcastle, Brumbaugh, Travis, Hiram, Fanua, thank you all so much for always giving me a laugh and cracking me up. I'm around Hiram the least, but even from when I am around him, he's still a kind of funny guy. So, thank you to him. And well, another big thank you to Hardcastle for always being there. Same for Brumbaugh. But thank you to all of you. And Coach Moody, thank you so much. And for everything that you do. I know the boys don't understand everything that you do. And even me, I don't understand everything that you do. And I'm sure the coaches think they know all what that you do. But I'm sure there's stuff that we don't know about. So thank you. Miss McBride, thank you for always making sure that the boys are fed. I know you don't have to do it, but it's really nice that you do. Gaylord Scott, thank you so much for driving us everywhere and doing all that you do for the team. And thank you for producing such a great quarterback. Michael Scott is one of our best players. And I mean, technically, without you, he couldn't be here. So, thanks for that. And thank you to Principal Marshall and Little Marshall. I can never remember. Taylor, there you go. Taylor was kind of like in the same position that I was in. While he's not the exact personality type that I enjoy hanging out with, the boys do like him, and so he's a fun dude. So thank you for being there. And then Marshall, thank you for driving us to places when it's needed, and thank you for coming to all of our games that you can make it to, and thank you for allowing the school to have a football team. Because if you had said no, well, we wouldn't have had a football team. So thank you so much for everything that you do, all of you. Thank you to the teachers who are for football, and even thank you to the teachers that aren't for football and that are against it, because that gave us the fuel to keep fighting to make sure that this school had a football team. So thank you. And thank you to the seniors from last year and all the players that aren't on the team from last year for making the team what it was. Even though not all of you guys were nice to me. It still means a lot. And I'm going to lose my mind if I hear another effing ad. But I rest my case. Thank you guys, everyone. And if you all enjoyed this video, consider dropping a like, hitting subscribe, hitting that bell for notifications, and clicking or leaving a comment answering the question of what is your favorite sport and what do you like about it. And if you don't like sports, what is your favorite thing and what do you like about it? And click the link down below to buy my merch. It really helps. And you get something out of it. You get a hoodie or a shirt. Actually, I think they have phone cases now. And I really wanted to make a phone case. If you guys are seeing this, either I've already made a phone case or I'm going to. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Do all the things I just told you to do. I am Anok from Anok Gaming. Or if you're from my football team, I'm Dylan. Or Dill Pickle Ritz Cracker. Or DJ. Or Big Dill. Or all the plethora of names that you call me. Thank you. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye!